West Tigers fans, how the heck are we doing after our 1-point win against the Gold Coast Titans at the Hill? Holy smokes, was that a game. I felt all sorts of things. I mean, I had heart palpitations, I had anxiety, I had everything you could name watching that game, and I just want to know one thing. How are you feeling? I'm feeling great. I'm feeling stoked. At the same time, I'm feeling a little concerned and a little worried. Today, we're going to be breaking down just my thoughts on the game, but more importantly, your thoughts on the game. I put out a poll type thing, a question and answer on my page asking how you guys were feeling in one word. So today, we're going to be going over that and just how you guys are feeling about yesterday's game, because I think it's as good as it is to come away with the win. There was definitely some areas that we need some improving, especially if we're going to make that top 8 this year. Like Sam said, we have to win 6 games. But before we get into today's video, my name is Geordie. I am a diehard West Tigers fan, and my goodness was last night's stream absolutely electric. We had Sam on the data analysis. He absolutely killed it, but more importantly, we came away with a win, and that's something to be extremely, extremely proud of. So if you love the West Tigers as much as I do, as much as this community does, make sure you love this video by hitting the like button and smashing subscribe. It helps me and the YouTube algorithm out a ton. So let's get into it, because we got a lot of submissions to go over from yesterday, which is awesome. And our first one is down here from Izzy. Being last place at home by 1 at the death makes everything look difficult. I totally agree. The fact that, we did come away with the win, which is awesome, but we didn't make it easy for ourselves, right? We were putting up silly errors. There were things that we definitely could have controlled way better. And at the end of the day, we only won by 1 point at the very last minute. I believe we should have won by an easily 2 more tries. But hey, that's what happens when we have errors. We know Charlie Staines put up at least 3 errors, dropping the ball in the first half, and then literally off the kickoff on the second half, dropped the ball right there on the try line, and that was brutal. That was absolutely so hard to take as a Tigers fan, but I couldn't even imagine how he must be feeling. SAR907A says, stoked. Take anything at this point. I feel that at the same time. We obviously had kind of a long stretch of losses, but hey, we have come out on top this game, and a win is a win at the end of the day. It's still 2 points, and that's something that we can be extremely proud of. Max says they played poorly. I would rather them lose to Raiders by a few points and play hard. That was worrying. Yeah, I get that, Max. I really do. It's hard because there was just so many errors that were being made, and when we were striking well, we were having good shape and good formation and good structure, things were working really well. But most of the game, like defensively, we were pushing 90%, which is something to be super proud of, but there were still lapses. But on attack, we just had so many opportunities for completions, and we just couldn't make that happen. There were like glimpses and periods of that would happen, but overall, it wasn't something to be super, super proud of. And that kind of goes on to Max 5007, disappointed. We came away with the win. I mean, we can be disappointed. I feel that a little bit, but I know Benji has got a plan. We got to trust that plan, right? And I know the boys. It's been a rough season for us, and at the end of the day, we did come away with a win, and that's something we have to be proud of. Like, a win is a win. 2 points is 2 points from hopefully moving up the leaderboard a little bit. But at the end of the day, this is one step closer. I mean, I saw a stat today. We already have more wins this season with 6 games left to go, 5 or 6 games left to go, than we did last season at the end of the season. So we are on the up and up, and although it's hard to see that right now, something we still have to be super proud about. Philip, my guy, says, just heard a rumor that the winning drop ball has just been spotted going over Russia. He struck that sweet as clutch. That was absolutely brilliant, that kick from Dewey. Like, I saw Appy putting up his hand. I was like, oh crap, is Appy going to take this kick? I didn't even see Dewey setting back right there. And then sure enough, gets the ball, boom, heart dropped, stopped breathing. Sam and I on the stream like, and then he went in and we freaking lost it, and the crowd lost it. The hill jumped, and they had 10 seconds left, and it was absolutely amazing. That, to me, is why I love this team. And Adam Dewey, if that doesn't get him a contract next year, I don't know what will. He put up that kick. He's put up that golden point kick earlier on in the season where he got the 2 points. I mean, those are the things that we need a good kicker for, right? Matt Cole, 1975. It was actually a good game. Could have gone either way. Well done, West Tigers. Absolutely. And I just feel like, West Tigers, would have just given up. I just feel like we would have let more points leak, and I just feel like we wouldn't have came away with a win like that. Like, we were tough to the very end. We fought tooth and nail, and yeah, there were definitely lapses on attack and defense, but overall, I mean, we really did play somewhat well and somewhat committed, and that to me is something I am super, super proud of about our boys. And that left edge, don't even get me friggin' started. Taylor May, Jarrell Skelton. Oh, man, that was so, so sick. And Taylor May had an absolute banger of a debut, man. Like, the way that he came out with that first try from his brother as well on the assist. Terrell, like, came out, put over that try line. He was just bulldozing. And then the setups that he was put in on Jarrell Skelton each and every time, that was something that I was super, super pumped to see with, Adam Dewey moving from center, the ball playing lock, which he absolutely killed, which we'll talk about again this week. But Taylor May, my goodness, what a way to come out, to earn your stripes literally, and to just get over that line and show us, hey, like, you are the guy for the job, and you are the reason why, like, this is the reason why we signed you. And I believe that we need to, throw a little bit more money and contract at him. So I think we'll see a 3-year or 4-year deal coming out of the Tigers here this season at some point for him, so definitely keep an ear and eye out for that. User says, wasn't expecting huge from this game from either side, but glad we got the win. Still a bit disappointing to see such high error counts and inconsistencies from our side. Staines showed good determination in the back of the second half, but you can't be dropping like 4 errors, especially when you're fighting for a first grade spot. I know, man, and you couldn't have said that better. Torrance Staines need to hold their line better. Absolutely agree. Was our biggest weak spot the entire game, both midfield and at the try line. Really hope to see Taylor have such a cracking game, though. Such a good sign-in. Sadly, I don't see us pulling up any more wins this season. Come on, be positive, mate. Come on, you got this. Apart from maybe the second Titans game, but just haven't seen any major improvements from our side in terms of fixing discipline and handling, but hope Benji can turn that around. Always got to have a bit of hope, and that's all it's about. We got to have hope. We got to trust the process and trust Benji, man. And I agree. Like, we definitely had some errors there out of Staines, out of Toa. There was some inconsistency there, but I think seeing Luai step up a little bit a little bit more this game, was absolutely what we needed. And, he came out rocking no headgear. He was just on a different level, bro. Like, he just came out and he was feeling some kind of way, and he absolutely turned it up when we needed that little grubber that he put in for himself. He nearly got there. Like, I want to see more of that, but the fact that he was also leading his edge, oh, man, that got me so excited to what is actually possible going forward with him and Latu. So, I totally get it. I think we got more wins in us, but hey, got to have hope, got to trust the process. Pies and Tigers, my guy, says heart attack up the West Tigers. There were so many moments where Sam and I on the stream feeling that way. It was honestly one of those things where it was hard to breathe. I had to remember to breathe at some points. It was that wild. Jack Thompson, here we go. Unimpressed. Man, that sucks. It really does suck. We should have won by 20. I agree. There was definitely more points that could have been scored. Rookie friggin' errors. This does not look like a first-grade team with 20 weeks experience. Any other team, and we would be moaning about a loss. Come on. Yeah, man, I can kind of agree with you there. Just too many errors last night. Just too many controllable errors that we could have done better about. So we need to be better going up against the Penrith Panthers, because that's going to be a tough game, especially if we played like last night. But I want to see that edge firing, that left edge, but more importantly, I want to see that right edge and middle pack staying strong and firing as well. And if we can do that, man, we will come out on top. But hey, we'll get into that this week, because I think there are some things that we need to be completely honest with each other about when it comes to our game plan against the Penrith Panthers, because, yeah, we definitely have some concerning points of discussion. Mark says lucky, but I'll take it. If that drop goal don't earn out of a new contract, nothing will do. We're on the same page, Mark. He absolutely killed it, and it was definitely lucky to have that there, man. Like, I thought he was going to miss that. It was very close. It was low, and it was right. It was very, very concerning. Levi says spoon. Yeah, I'm guessing Titans are taking a spoon. Samuel says stress. Man, we were stressed. It was hard to go to sleep after that. I just couldn't get my heart rate down. It was wild. Dustin says, well, first of all, Sam, thanks for jumping on the stream as well, man. Super, super stoked to have you, and you killed it, and you're just one of the funniest lads I know. Dustin says, I'll just say happy. Exactly. A win is a happy day for us, and you can't be really too bummed about that. Russell says stunned. Now, I'm guessing you're saying stunned from the Tigers' perspective. If so, I mean, have a little more faith in our boys. Have a little more hope, a little more trust. You'll be surprised what we can do when we are firing on all cylinders. And this was a rough game, but hey, We came away with the win. Imagine what we can do when we're firing all cylinders and we are wanting to win hard and just win die hard. You know what I'm saying? Wangabunda 6006 says relieved. I know it was relieving. Just being like, okay, not going on a streak again. Not going on a loss streak. We hope for anything. We're trying to go on that win streak, you know. So I think Jerome is going to come out next week firing, man. He's going to want it. We saw Appy definitely make an error as well yesterday. And those are the things that we got to clean up. But those are the things I think we're going to come back next week and even stronger because we have something to prove. We can technically make it to top 8 and we have to win these games. Leichhardt, black orange. Ah, my goodness. The best colors in the world. Absolutely does. And then Mark just says just. It was just. All the things. And that makes me so happy, West Tigers fans, that you guys also see the potential in us. It's not just like, hey, we sucked, but whatever, we got to win. It was, hey, there needs to be this change. There needs to be this inconsistency change. And that, to me, speaks the true volume about how good we are as fans, that we're not just bagging out our boys, but we're being like, hey, we know what we need to do. We just got to be better. We have to work on these, and we all know Benji Marshall is going to do that. If you watch any of his post game presser, he really just like downplayed the win because he knows like it wasn't a pretty win and that we need to be better. So Tigers fans, let me know. What do you think is our biggest weakness going from last game into this week's game? I believe it's against the Panthers. And what do you think we need to do better to make sure that we come away with a win? And I just want to give huge props to Taylor May just for the absolute amazing debut game. He was my man of the match for sure. Adam Dewey close second because of that sweet kick and his ball playing lock potential that he definitely showed us last night. But overall, Taylor May came out, kicked butt, scored tries, set up tries, passed the ball, defended well. That you can't really ask for much more for a debut. So I think he's earned his spot on the rest of the season if he keeps playing like that. And I'm just going to say, he's earned his spot on the team, top 30 going forward for the next few years. I think we need him. Let me know your thoughts on that as well. But you guys take it easy. I'll see you in the next video. And most importantly, up the bloody Tigers because we just came off a bloody win, baby. And it wasn't a loss. And I'm so freaking pumped. Let's bloody go, boys.